Let me begin by opening up to my dear council members, thanking you for passing the resolution, and then to the fellow citizens of the city of Harvey, to Amon, Brother Muhammad, and Brother Feroz, who was always consistently working with the city of Harvey to change culture and assist our great community in meeting the demands of the 21st century. I began by saying that there are times when events in far-flung parts of the world not only move our hearts, but strengthen our resolve to always stand up for the truth and justice. The horrific massacre and pogrom that took place in the Indian state, Gujarat, 2002, is one such event. The viciousness that marked the Gujarat pogrom of 2002, including the burning alive of hundreds of people and the brutal sexual violence against women, make the Gujarat riots among the worst human rights violations in recent history. Over 2,000 people were killed, countless others wounded, and over 150,000 displaced from their homes. What is deeply disturbing is that after 10 years, very little or no justice or reparation has been granted to the victims and the survivors. The perpetrators of these terrible crimes against humanity are still roaming free. As the mayor of the great city of Harvey, which takes pride in its diversity, I welcome the resolution which was adopted by the city council tonight. On behalf of my fellow citizens and colleagues, I extend my deepest condolences to the victims and the families for the loss of their life and property in the state of Gujarat. In the year of 2002, citizens of Harvey and their families were directly affected by this large-scale violence due to the family ties in Gujarat. The Indian American community in Harvey has always played a very positive role and contributed significantly to the larger community. They have always engaged in relief, charity, and social service in Harvey and in the surrounding communities. They have been excellent citizens and role models for our community. During the natural disasters like Hurricane Katrina and the tsunami, the Indian Americans helped raise funds for the victims and volunteered their time and resources. It is our moral obligation as Americans and as human beings to help fellow humans who have been suffering for the past 10 years in the state of Gujarat, India. We stand in solidarity with the victims of the 2002 pogrom in Gujarat. As the mayor of Harvey, I will raise funds that will be used to rehabilitate the victims and their families. I will also ask our students in Harvey schools to assist in this fundraising effort so that they can support the students back in Gujarat, to enable them to continue their education and have the opportunities that so many were cruelly tried to snatch away from them. We will support the orphans and the widows so that they can lead respectful and dignified lives. The fact that such horrific violence took place in the birthplace of Mahatma Gandhi, who was ambassador of peace and harmony, is especially shameful. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had learned much from the nonviolent movement of Mahatma Gandhi during the visit to India. India is the world's largest democracy, and the United States is the world's oldest democracy. Both countries have deep ties, friendship, and shared values. It is in the national interest of the United States to have a stronger and united India. I would like to see an India which is inclusive for all of the citizens. I hope and pray that justice will be served and the victims will be rehabilitated. I request the Indian leadership, as well as the judiciary, to act swiftly and decisively and fulfill their obligation to uphold the law for the weak and strong alike. I would like to end my speech with a favorite quote from Dr. Martin Luther King, who stated that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. May God bless the United States of America and India.